At Michelob Ultra, we know it's not just about how much you work out every day, but how much you work into every day, too. So we brew our beer for those who realize that expending calories should never come at the expense of spending time with friends.
And
those who understand that just because you work out doesn't mean you can't go out. And that's why we brew Michelob Ultra to have 95 calories, 2.6 calories.
It's me.
Michelob Ultra, brewed for those who live fit.
Besides, whoever goes for Stockton, we're already losing 1-0. I mean 2-0, sorry. They lead with a pair. Sorry to start so late, just because I just got the new haircut.
Tucson Roadrunners at 7 p.m. at Stockton Arena. In addition to the Friday ticket special where fans can take a receipt.
But I would go for San Diego. Well, then here's your dance party for real. Or a new dream. Just have a dream. Just have a dream.
Working hard, playing harder. Stockton, get fired up.
Stockton, yeah, get fired up.
Chevrolet's service team is upkeeping their customers by treating them right. Click the banner now or visit Chevrolet.com.
My name's Matthew Constant, and I'm the service manager at Chase. Customers can go anywhere in the valley and get their vehicle.
Alright, then let's get back. Let's get back to see the other scores. I don't have all of them. I only got Manitoba. Belleville has won Manitoba 4-0 with Kiso. Lehigh Violent Phantoms are winning 1-2 against Kiso.
Widely read and celebrated publications here in the Central Valley.
Here's some commercials.
San Joaquin Magazine explores everything from hot new restaurants you should try, award-winning wines from our region, as well as fashionable trends in home, beauty, and fashion. Be sure to grab your complimentary copy at more than 250 hotspots throughout the valley. Can't wait to pick yours up? Just visit sjmag.com for your digital edition and get connected today. San Joaquin Magazine, dedicated to showcasing all that's good in our wonderful county.
The American Hockey League and its 30 teams all live at the AHL.com. Whether you're at home or on the go, stay connected to scores, stats, and highlights of your favorite team with the AHL.com and the official AHL mobile app. Need gear? The AHL.com has just what you need. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with the latest news and chatter. History, excellence, and tradition. Be a part of it all on the AHL.com.
Hey, this is Ryan Long with the Stockton Heat hockey team, and I'm here to talk to the men out there about hair. Yes, we all know us hockey players brought great flow, but after a tough game of practice, the flow needs some TLC. That's why we're thrilled to have 1821 man-made as an official hair care product provider to the boys. Inspired by the spirit of Prohibition-era bootlegging, 1821 is infused with goodwill.
Who are here right now, Stockton is losing
so to all the men out there, shop the best
0-2 against San Diego. They're the visitors, and the stadium they're playing in is in the Stockton Arena. Here is
in an intimate acoustic setting. It's Need to Breathe with the Acoustic Live Tour, Friday, April 12th at the Bob Hope Theater in Stockton. Need to Breathe's Acoustic Live Tour with guest Sean McConnell, April 12th. There's more at StocktonLive.com. StocktonLive.com. Presented by Richter Entertainment Group, a supporter of K-Love.
Buy into it. Buy into it.
Not necessarily the start that Stockton was looking for with 20 minutes in the books. The Heat find themselves in a 2-goal hole, similarly to last night, but after 20 minutes last night, Stockton was just down a goal as Tyler Gravac got that goal just under 5 minutes to go in the first period. But the Heat, they've been able to come back from deficits over the last week or so, so they'll try and replicate that tonight. But you've been able to see a different San Diego team, just more attention to detail in the neutral zone. Stockton really got whatever they wanted last night in the neutral zone, especially in periods number 2 and 3. And I think in talking with some players and coaches this morning, everyone in the organization and the team kind of knew that there was going to be, a better effort tonight from San Diego. And I think that's been the case. I wouldn't say Stockton had a bad first period, just ended up being on the wrong side of a 15-second span where the Gulls get 2 goals. First it's Steele, then it's Cracknell, and just like that, you blink your eye and it's a 2-0 lead for the Gulls. Let's check in on scores around the American Hockey League. After one period It's a 1-1 game between Tucson and Colorado. Mayo scored for Tucson, Boykov for Colorado, and they're all squared there in Loveland. That's the game of the night to watch if you're a Stockton Heat fan, as those two teams occupy both 4th and 5th places in the Pacific Division. Other scores from around the AHL. Lehigh Valley over Utica, that game just going final. Hartford up 3-2 late with under 3 minutes to go in Hartford at the XL Center. 40 minutes in the books from the Lone Star State at the HEB Center at Cedar Park. The Stars 3 and the Wolves 2. Iowa up 2-0 on Ontario. The Rains scored 8 goals last night in their whopping over the San Jose Barracuda, but the Wild up to a 2-0 lead after 20 minutes. Some other finals from the East Coast. Toronto 3 and Cleveland 2. Charlotte 8 goals on Binghamton on home ice. The Charlotte Checkers get win number 38, and they are doing it in close games, in blowouts, high-scoring games, low-scoring games. They are one of the most complete teams in the American Hockey League this season. Belleville shuts out Manitoba on home ice 4-0. The Bridgeport Sound Tigers win 4-1 on the road over Hershey. Rochester 5, Syracuse 3. Springfield doubles up the Providence Bruins 4-2 on home ice. And the only game that is yet to start so far tonight in the AHL is Bakersfield hosting San Jose, as they'll look to start another win streak with a win tonight after dropping their first game after a 17-game win streak. We talked about Ontario with their 8 goals last night. They're down 2-0 tonight, but the voice of the Ontario Reign, Cameron Close, he brings you this week's Plays of the Week in the American Hockey League.
Up top right point, Murphy through traffic, puck free, they score! It's the hat trick for Nick Lappin. He's got every goal the Devils have scored tonight, and the Devils have a 3-1 lead with 1:49 to go.
The Binghamton Devils ended a 4-game losing streak in style at home on Saturday night over the 3rd-place Utica Comets. Nick Lappin picked up a hat trick and first-star honors in what would wind up as a 4-1 final. That call courtesy of Rob Lapolis. With that to open, we kick off another edition of the American Hockey League's Plays of the Week. While playoff hopes may be slim for the Devils, the Crunch have nestled themselves atop the North Division. Alex Barry-Belay had the winner in a game that needed more than 60 minutes to find its first and only goal, as Syracuse skated to a 1-0 victory in overtime versus Toronto last Saturday. Here's Lucas Favalli.
Reverse it right circle now for Alex Barry-Belay. Stick handles down low, good move out in front, and delays, fires, he scores! What a beauty! And Alex Barry-Belay wins it in overtime! 1-0 is your final in Syracuse!
A veteran of over 300 NHL games, Wilkes-Barre Scranton forward Jimmy Hayes powered 2 goals to the back of the net for the Penguins en route to taking down the Rockford Ice Hogs 4-1 in some AHL interconference play. Here's one of Hayes' pair.
Prow going to find Hayes with a pinpoint pass. Hayes comes into the offensive zone. Pass below the goal line for Cam Brown. Over to Hayes, slap shot, and he rips it home! Broadway Hayes, second goal of the game, puts the Penguins up 3-1.
That was Nick Hart on the call. The Bridgeport Sound Tigers have won a league-high 14 games past regulation this season, the most recent of which coming in Friday's 5-4 overtime victory against the Providence Bruins at Dunkin' Donuts Center. Defenseman Mitch Bandysample played the hero role this time with his first career OT winner, helping the Sound Tigers match a season high with their 5th straight win entering the weekend. Alan Furing was on hand for the call.
Here come the Sound Tigers right to left. They almost had a 2-on-1. Got slow going. Now they will have a 2-on-1. Vandersoppel right wing has Hosang. Keeps it and scores! Mitch Vandersoppel in overtime. The Sound Tigers win it. Their 13th win past 60 minutes.
After missing a dozen games due to injury, Rochester defenseman Zach Redmond has returned and has found the score sheet. 2 goals and 6 points in 3 games back. That includes a power play goal in overtime to beat the Utica Comets.
On the left side, too, Redmond couldn't get the one-timer away. Out top, Simpson again. On the left wing, Redmond shoots, scores! Redmond one-time shot inside the right post. And on the overtime, on the power play, the Embers come away with the victory. Redmond with a cannon of a shot once again. Set up nicely by Simpson on the shot. Picks the corner, and the Amers win it 4-3.
That was Don Stevens on the call. Even with Redmond missing nearly a month, he still leads AHL defensemen in goals, points, power play goals, and game-winning goals. Drama in Cleveland over the weekend. On Friday, Zach Dalpe was the front man in overtime as the Monsters skated to a 3-2 OT win versus Milwaukee. 2 nights later, it was Mark Letestu's turn to be the hero. With less than 1 second remaining in OT, the vet capped off a wild 6-5 night at the Q in Cleveland. Here's Tony Brown.
Up the right side, here's Dalpe, 6 seconds left, Monsters in onside, here's crossfires, hit the crossbar, they score! Letestu with the game winner, back-to-back overtime victories, 6-5, Cleveland gets it done! It wasn't pretty, but the result, a thing of beauty here at the Q as the Monsters win it on Letestu's deck.
From the Atlantic to the Great Lakes and now to the Pacific, the San Diego Gulls are slowly solidifying a playoff spot. Acquired just over a month ago, Justin Kloos is fitting in nicely with the Gulls. After missing the last 6 games due to injury, Kloos scored the game winner in a 5-4 thriller over the San Antonio Rampage.
A play to the left wing boards, broken up. DeLeo to Kloos, around one. He'll cut in, shoots and scores! The sellout crowd comes alive on the empty netter from Justin Kloos.
That was Andy Zilch. The Bakersfield Condors continue to make history and turn heads around the league. 2 games in Tucson with a day off in between and the makings of a streak coming to an end. But that was not the case as Ryan Holt was on hand for the Condors' 17th win in a row.
Gabardella has the lane, goes cross ice, Burke off the turnover. It's a 2-on-2 the other way with 15 seconds. Down the left wing wall, Stanton, a great play to edge off his man. Rimmed it around, but Merkley has it with 9. Berkeley holding. Back to the right point. Russo flubbed it. Condors clear it out to center. Russell to an empty net with 2 seconds. Into the back of the net, he scores! Teddy Russell is going to seal win number 17 in a row for the Condors.
Bakersfield hosts Iowa Friday and San Jose Saturday as they look for 18 and 19. As the Calder Cup playoffs approach, remember that you can catch every game every night with the league's all-new streaming platform, AHL TV. From the site of the 2020 AHL All-Star Classic, Ontario, California, I'm Cameron Close with the American Hockey League's Plays of the Week.
And we thank Cameron Close for giving us those plays of the week. You heard Bakersfield there at the tail end. Well, we mentioned it just a few minutes ago here on the intermission report that the Condors lost their 17-game win streak. They'll try and start anew tonight against the San Jose Barracuda as the top 2 teams in Stockton's division here in the Pacific face off tonight just at the top of the hour. Also at the top of the hour, the Calgary Flames hosting the Iowa Wild. We'll keep you up to date on that score as it progresses from Alberta up in Canada. But here in Stockton, it's a 2-0 lead for the San Diego Gulls. Sam Steele, who's one of the better rookies here in the American Hockey League this season. He's cooled off a little bit of late. They got the first goal for the Gulls in tonight's game, and it was followed up 15 seconds later by Adam Cracknell, who extended his point streak to now 5 games. So Steele's at the 17:31 mark, Cracknell's at the 17:46 mark. Both clubs go 0 for 1 on the man advantage, 8 shots apiece. But it's 2-0 Gulls. One more break here on the intermission report, and we'll be back on the other side with second period action.
Chase Chevrolet's service team is all about keeping their customers by treating them right. Click the banner now or visit ChaseChevrolet.com.
My name's Matthew Constant, and I'm the service manager at Chase Chevrolet. Customers can go anywhere in the valley and get their vehicle serviced. It's how people feel when they're here that make them come back.
Come in or schedule your service appointment online. Our service team is on standby, ready to help. Find new roads. Chase Chevrolet. Buy into it.
For 16 years, San Joaquin Magazine continues to be one of the most trusted, widely read, and celebrated publications here in the Central Valley. Each month, San Joaquin Magazine explores everything from hot new restaurants you should try, award-winning wines from our region, as well as fashionable trends in home, beauty, and fashion. Be sure to grab your complimentary copy at more than 250 hotspots throughout the valley. Can't wait to pick yours up? Just visit sjmag.com for your digital edition and get connected today. San Joaquin Magazine, dedicated to showcasing all that's good in our wonderful county.
The American Hockey League and its 30 teams all live at the AHL.com. Whether you're at home or on the go, stay connected to scores, stats, and highlights of your favorite team with the AHL.com and the official AHL mobile app. Need gear? The AHL.com has just what you need. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with the latest news and chatter. History, excellence, and tradition. Be a part of it all on the AHL.com.
Hey, this is Ryan Long with the Stockton Heat hockey team, and I'm here to talk to the men out there about hair. Yes, we all know us hockey players brought great flow, but after a tough game of practice, the flow needs some TLC. That's why we're thrilled to have 1821 man-made as an official hair care product provider to the boys. Inspired by the spirit of Prohibition-era bootlegging, 1821 is infused with goodwill and a terrific scent that will elevate your game. So to all the men out there, shop the best-smelling hair care products around by visiting 1821.com or by visiting the Stockton Fan Attic inside Stockton Arena.
Both teams on the ice for the second period. The Heat in a 2-goal hole. We'll move right to left across your radios here on Star Wars night for this middle period. Shooting on the goal to my left. Jeff Glass stopped all 8 shots that went his direction in that opening period. Face-off controlled by the Gulls. Left wing side, Benoit gets a deflection at the red line and then hits the ref right in the leg. The Heat take advantage of that misdirection down. Phillips tries to get onto it up against Trop. Trop wins out. He plays near side for Schuster on his own end. Schuster is head out, pivots back for Benoit. Benoit once more for Schuster. He wrists it in onto Gillies, goes into his catching glove, and he moves it towards Valimaki, who takes a big hit in the corner. Gillies didn't give much time for Valimaki, who just had to make a play and take the hit in the process. Murphy works it up. Now it's steered in deep onto Gillies. Murphy's been moved right around deadline time, or just prior to deadline time, over the last 2 years. He's here with San Diego. The shot, it's blocked. Seeloff on the secondary look, and it goes wide once again. Patrick Seeloff trying to get a goal against his former team. Phillips now clears it down the length of the ice. Lomberg, he negates icing with his speed. Lomberg has been a difference maker for Stockton over the last 3 weeks. He really has been elevating his game. Hit there at center ice as the Heat go back and skate onto it. Lomberg's got 8 points in his last 12 games. And he's just been such a different player offensively. His motor is back. Robinson tries to keep it pinned in as he checks the boards to try and get the puck in the process, but couldn't. And now here's Kopka down the right wing. Kopka shattered by Paliota for Stockton. Paliota puts a stick into the back of Kopka, and now Stockton, led by Alan Quine, gets it up through center. Robinson pressuring down on Larson. Larson moves it and intercepted by Quine. Quine tries to feed for Robinson. Robinson moves it back across the green. Walensky a turnover. Quine on it below the goal. He circles below Glass. Quine comes up high, feeds Healy. Now across for Hamilton. His wrist shot and a big save by Glass. It was a juicy rebound that went out into the slot, but the Heat couldn't get a shot off. Big hit delivered there by Stockton. Brings the crowd to their feet. Puck played near side. Here comes Grayback. He goes 1-on-4. Grayback's shot just goes wide of the glove of Glass. Glass was late to read that one. And now a shot hits off the side of the pipe there. On they keep it. It's Healy. Just gets out to the red line. And now Sherwood to the blue. Sherwood. And now Steele. Dubé. He dangles. Dubé now will come up on the left side. 2-on-2. Dubé across. Trying to bring it down is Valimaki. But he couldn't handle that pass. Which had a lot of mustard on it from Dylan Dubé. Now it's Sherwood turning. Sherwood, right circle, a draw pass for DeLeo. DeLeo rifles a shot, hits off Valimaki, got stuck in his glove. He now moves it. He takes Sherwood down to the ice. Dubé plays across for Valimaki, who's at the end of a long shift. Valimaki takes another big hit. He'll stay on the ice, and now it's a quick up for the Gulls. Here's Steele, right wing side. Steele crisscrosses with DeLeo. Now Sherwood shot, a save by Gillies, and he jumps on the rebound with 3:10 gone in the second. Couple good sequences for the Gulls there. Gillies an answer. 8 stops on the first 10 shots. 10 shots apiece.
So I've been
zone
moving a
entry
lot.
for the Gulls as they overloaded that right side with 3 forwards, 2 on the original attack, and then 1 coming in on the secondary effort. Face off won by the Gulls. Thompson tries to steer it towards the slot and can't. Gets past the line of defense. Seeloff back onto it. Plays Thompson, who now collides with Pollock. And play from Pollock. McCarron on the intercept. McCarron in the neutral zone. Plays Pollock, who stood up at the blue line. And the Gulls chip back down into Stockton's end. Gillies nudges it into the trapezoid. Olis Matson up the wall. Sabrin can't get it out. On the keep-in, Murphy's shot kicked aside by Gillies. Working down the far side is Thompson. And now works out to center. Walensky slaps it in wide of Gillies. Gillies lets it go all the way around the boards. Thompson stripped to the puck. Now fake slap shot. There's Larson. He waits. Goal line extended. Wraps around. Comes high. His shot. Gillies searches for it. Can't find it. Puck lands in the slot and now trickles to the far side. That puck kind of frisbeed in the slot. Went about 15 feet in the air. No one could find it. And then it found itself in the corner. Here's Walensky. He plays for Carrick. Carrick headmans through neutral zone over the blue line. Tries to dangle past Paliota, but he uses his long reach. Paliota must have the longest stick on the Stockton Heat roster. A lengthy defenseman as it is at 6'4", 205. Uses a long right shooting blade. Cracknell on his own end for the Gulls. Almost 5 minutes gone in this second period. Still a 2-0 advantage for the visiting San Diego Gulls. Valley have circles behind Gillies. Heavy pressure from San Diego, but they can't keep it pinned in. They possess back in their own end now. Pressure applied by Godin. Lomberg is there. He dances over the blue. And intercepted and recoiling are the Gulls. Here's Schuster. A quick up. Good collision there by Valiev. Now Phillips gains the line. Looks to be a passer. Phillips plays to the middle. And it's covered up by Glass. Lomberg was tied up as he was heading to the front of the net trying to get a deflection. 5 minutes and 7 seconds gone in this second period. Stockton will be in action on Wednesday at the Valley View Casino Center against the San Diego Gulls for the third straight meeting between these two clubs. You can catch all that action with a 6:45 pregame show in San Diego, California on Spreaker and AHL TV. Go to Stockton Heat's website to tune into the game or head to AHL TV. You can find that by going to theahl.com/AHL TV. Steele is motioned down to the draw. Sherwood comes in to replace him. He'll match up against the leading point getter for Stockton, Alan Klein. He's got 49 points. He's looking for that magic number 50, which he's only gotten once in his American Hockey League career. Now Sherwood, this is going to be a hand pass against the Gulls as they tried to gain a quick entry into the zone. But back to Alan Klein. He actually went over the 60-point mark that season with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers back in 2014-2015. 61 points for Alan Klein. He sits at 49 through 38 games. Second highest scorer in the Pacific Division this season, despite playing less than 40 games. He had 2 assists last night and has 9 points in just 4 games against the Gulls. Some of his season numbers against individual teams are just absolutely mind-boggling. Murphy waits for the point for San Diego. His shot has eyes of its own, but somehow stays out of the net at the last moment. It changed direction, it looked like twice, on its way towards John Gillies. Resetting are the Gulls. Hopping onto the ice for Stockton is Dylan Dubé. Murphy meanders his way through traffic, gets it in deep, now goes on the one-man forward check. Healy plays it up the wall. Near side, it's Dubé. Now onto it is Quine, wrists it far side for Hamilton. Hamilton back in front. Here's Healy. Healy tries to work it up the boards and he loses it. Here's Kopka, his shot. He shoots for a rebound, gets one. The rebound is saved by Gillies. What a good stop by John Gillies on Andy Walensky. Now another look for the slot, a save by Gillies. Another look, and that doesn't make it through as well. Gillies with a couple of strong stops for Stockton to keep it a 2-0 lead for the Gulls. It's played in deep. 3:31 to go in the second. Stockton on their heels a little bit over the last minute. Healy moves the puck. Gulls have it, though. Here's Kosala. His shot just misses. He tried to elevate on the glove hand against Gillies. Hamilton goes D to D with Healy. It's been a long shift for this defensive group. Grayback now chases after the puck. Glass out to play. Plays for Carrick, who now swivels to Kluse. 2 aside. Kluse slows it up and elects to just chip and chase. Gulls exchange skaters. 7 minutes gone in the second. A 2-line pass finds Dubé. Dubé now plays it off the half wall. Here's Grayback. He takes a look up ice. Benoit runs into him. Grayback there. Tries to center it for Dubé and can't. Grayback, Fu, and Dubé out on the ice for Stockton. Grayback, a turnover. Now gets it to Fu. Olis Matson at the right point. His shot intentionally wide. Gets a deflection, and the Heat can't jump on it. Olis Matson's shot goes over the net. The Heat now answering with a couple good looks of their own. Grayback on a keep-in. Tries to dangle through Trop. Fu keeps it alive, and now plays for Grayback. Good hand-eye coordination from Spencer Fu at the point. Now it's Valimaki who's well up in the play. Valimaki pinches down the left wall. Grayback shot. That just goes wide of glass, and Karam's all the way out to center and down back into Stockton's zone end. Olis Matson tracks back onto it for the Stockton Heat. He leads this group in plus-minus on this season. He's an impressive plus 19. He leads all other players by a wide margin. The next closest is Dylan Dubé at plus 10. A big check there in the corner. Puck is moved as Paliota darts after it into the near corner. Played for Sabrin, who chips off glass. And now skating onto it with heady legs is McCarron. McCarron, now Sabrin tries to come away with it, and he can't. Gulls avoid pressure from Stockton's fourth line. Pollock can't gain the puck. And now Barry. Barry swivels to the slot. Thompson can't get on the receiving end. Stockton in their own end. 11:23 to go. Valiant slowly through the neutral zone. Plays for the stick of McCarron. Now Glass plays away from the speedy Matthew Phillips. Out of harm's way, it's Steele. Steele at the red line, now the blue line. Hit not once but twice by Stockton players. DeLeo and Hamilton work into the corner. Stockton's Hamilton, a dangerous pass, turns it over. They try and center it, and another breakup this time as Stockton collects the puck. A dangerous pass there from Rob Hamilton. Now Steele. Steele over the line. Pass Sherwood. Now DeLeo. Steele in front. That's a deflection, and Gillies a pad save. That puck wasn't moving very fast when it hit the pad of John Gillies, but that was a tricky save as DeLeo just redirected that play. Heat faithful wanted a penalty. Walensky now has it in his own end for the Gulls. He turns it over, and Phillips chips it in. It lands softly off the end glass. And now it's Jeff Glass, the goaltender for San Diego. Works it up the wall. Robinson onto it. He plays it all the way around the boards from right to left. Robinson can't keep it in now at the left point. Kosola bats it up ahead. DeLeo had a chance to stride in, but heads to the bench instead. Valimaki in his own end. It's been a fast-moving second period as it's slapped in from the red line. Gillies and his trapezoid. Plays right up the near side. Reichel leaves it, and it's played up the wall as Olis Matson jumps up in the play on the forecheck. But no pressure on the Gulls as they work it out. Another clean breakout for San Diego. The shot goes wide. Getting a piece of it on the deflection from the shot from Kopka. Robinson muscles off a smaller Gulls player. Now Olis Matson in his own end. He chips to the blue line, just getting out of the zone. Couldn't keep it in there was Carrick. Schuster can't connect with Carrick, and Valimaki, he'll lug back, and this is going to be icing. The Gulls staff didn't like it as they thought that Valimaki could have stopped that puck, but the Heat will take it. It'll be an offensive zone draw for Stockton with 9:26 to go. Still waiting for that immediate timeout, but we have icing here, so can't take it.
Song.
Be some
Rock.
timeouts coming in succession here at the tail end of the second. Face-off controlled. Spoo's shot. Glass never saw it. It went high, though, of Jeff Glass, the veteran netminder. It's played near side out of the reach of defenseman Andre Schuster for the San Diego Gulls. Now we're going to get a whistle. Trop appears to be in some discomfort. So Trop shows some emotion, and the Gulls lead by a pair. 9:08 to go in this second period.
Chase Chevrolet's service team. is all about keeping their customers by treating them right. Click the banner now or visit ChaseChevrolet.com.
My name's Matthew Constant, and I'm the service manager at Chase Chevrolet. Customers can go anywhere in the valley and get their vehicle serviced. It's how people feel when they're here that make them come back.
Come in or schedule your service appointment online. Our service team is on standby, ready to help. Find new roads. Chase Chevrolet. Buy in.
Sutter Gold Medical Foundation, an affiliate of Sutter Health, is a not-for-profit healthcare organization dedicated to providing the highest level of care for their patients. With over 325 providers representing 49 specialties, Sutter Gold provides outpatient care at care centers throughout Stanislaus, San Joaquin, and Merced counties. Sutter Gold offers additional healthcare services in many of their locations: urgent care, lab, outpatient surgery, and state-of-the-art imaging services. Learn more about Sutter Gold Medical Foundation today at suttergold.org.
It's been a very clean, fast-moving second period.
It has been a fast, clean second moving period.
Puck has really moved. I think there's been really
for
good
all these people are here, we're
It's
in
been
the Stockton arena.
rather, I guess, smooth hockey. Not a ton of
here's
chances
their
for
mobile
either
board
club,
except
but it's
the
been well
stadium is the
played.
Stockton arena.
San Diego
The
is
visitors
sticking to their
are San
structure,
Diego
up
Gulls.
2 goals.
The
Stockton's
Heat
gonna have to
is the home
try
player.
and break through. I think once they get one, hopefully it'll bring this crowd to their feet. It's been one of the bigger crowds, or is one of the bigger crowds that Stockton's had this season. Fu plays it in deep over the blue line. He can't keep it in at the blue. Now Paliota over the red line. He gets staple gun to the boards. And the on-ice mic kind of gets disrupted there. A huge collision as the on-ice mic dangling there. Grayevac, he gains the line. Knocked off there is DeLeo. DeLeo back onto it. He plays up the glass. Valiev back onto it. DeLeo there as well. DeLeo now gains the line for the Gulls. He chips it into the far corner. Back onto it for Stockton as Valiev gets it. Valiev now to Dylan Dubé. Dylan Dubé up the left wall. Dubé now down low. Centers it in front, and they can't get a clean look off. Grayevac was there, but he was being bodied by, by Murphy in front. Dubé, he collides in the corner. Fu, goal line extended. Wrap around on glass, now takes it high and plays up to the point for Healy. It's Fu. Fu on the near side wall. He jams at it and plays it all the way around the boards. Reichel onto it for Stockton. Reichel to the point. Here's Hamilton. Now once more for Healy. Healy sidesteps and tries to power down the left boards, and he can't, and it's trickling out of the zone. And now it's going to be a quickly developing 2-on-1 for the Gulls. It's Cracknell. Saucers it across and trying to get it out of midair, unable to do so. And that chance is broken up. Now down low. Excuse me, that was Kopka, not Cracknell. That was Kopka on the far side on that 2-on-1. Now Quine at the red line for Stockton. Quine over the line, tries to thread it back to Hamilton on the 3-on-2 and couldn't. Now quick up for the Gulls. This time it's Cracknell. Cracknell, he catches an edge. He's tied up there as Valimaki's stick was caught up. Now a chance meanwhile, and this is going to be a penalty. A couple bodies on the ground. This is going to be tripping. This is going to go against the Stockton Heat. I think Valimaki's going to head to the sin bin.
San Diego Gulls power play.
Then Valimaki, his stick got caught in the Gulls player's skate off the tripping. So the Heat will be shorthanded. They'll be without one of their best players on the ice as well. Valimaki has been playing in all situations. He'll get a 2-minute rest here. Now the refs are chatting in front of this on ice mic. I think they want it fixed here. .7:09 to go in the second period. Play being stopped as they're going to look at these on ice mics. 7:09 to go in the second period. Shots in favor of San Diego, 17-11. The Gulls have done a good job clogging up the neutral zone, kind of thwarting Stockton's attack here in this second period. Only 3 shots for the Stockton so far
in this middle frame. 9 for the Gulls. As they try and fix this on ice, Mike. We'll take one break here. Inside of Stockton, right? 7:09 to go in the
Restaurant is family owned, has a friendly staff, and will take care of all your catering needs. Discover fresh, homemade, tasty food that you are guaranteed to love. We cater to all needs and events, as well as on-site barbecues. Make sure to call the Victory Grill at 209-941-8841 or email thevictorygrill@gmail.com for all your catering needs.
San
Power play
Diego
about to start up here
Power
for the
play.
San Diego Gulls. Carrick will take the draw for San Diego. Face off one, Murphy for San Diego in front. Now working at his drop, jamming at his DeLeo. Gillies sprawling. DeLeo throws it back in front, just hits off the side of the cage. Gillies sprawling for his life there, and he keeps the puck out. Murphy just keeps it in at the point. Now down low. Pass from Cracknell. Now down low in the corner, it's Trop. Trop reverses it back for Cracknell, who now walks the line to the middle. Cracknell now plays for Murphy. Murphy down the wall. Right wing side, the Gulls possess on the man advantage. Cracknell plays across, good feed to the Leo, shot, save. Murphy on the rebound, slap shot just goes wide. Had a good look and banged it wide of Gillies. The Gulls possess once again. Now they try and feed to Leo. It deflects into the corner. 50 seconds gone to the man advantage. Murphy kicks it across. Now Cracknell down low. They try and feed it to the middle. On the doorstep is DeLeo. Another chance, and that one goes wide. The Gulls are all around it, but can't find the back of the net. Carrick to Murphy. Back to Cracknell. Once more for Murphy. One-timer. A deflection, a save by Gillies, and they can't clear it out. Gillies has been busy on this penalty kill. Murphy to Cracknell. Cracknell to Murphy. One-timer off the leg of Valiev, and it goes well up into the stands. Valiev takes one off the skate, and the Heat get a much-needed whistle. 5:51 to go in the second. The Gulls dominating in that minute and 17 seconds to start that man advantage. But as you often hear the old adage in hockey, the best penalty killer is your goalie, and John Gillies fantastic in the first minute and 17 seconds to keep this game a 2-0 lead for the Gulls. The Gulls are 0 for 1 on their power play. This is their second chance of the game. Stockton's only had one opportunity. Again, it's been kind of a quiet, clean game. Not a lot of whistles, not a lot of penalties. They stop one back by Stockton. Good win there for Grayevac against Steele. Good keeping there on the left point by Kosala. Kosala gets it back, left point, now steers it to Walensky. Walensky, right point, now Kosala. Takes the shot, goes goal line extended. Next to Gillies, come back up to the top of the point. One-timer on the near side, and Steele fans on that look. Steele onto it, plays for Walensky. Now back across, Kosala. Kosala reverses for Walensky. Walensky, he waits, down low, Kosala to Steele. Right circle, he fans on a pass. And Walensky steers it back down. Now Kloos. Kloos below the goal. He circles. Plays it across. Oh, in front, Gillies, another save. And they'll chip it ahead. Can't get it to Valimaki, who's out of the box. A shot, and another save. The Gulls are peppering in on Stockton. And another stop shot of Walensky. Gulls possesses. We're back to 5-on-5. The Heat need a change badly. Shot, redirection goes wide. And Stockton has it, and they'll try and clear it. Some tired legs on the ice. Paliota can't get it out. They play it back across. Valimaki's got the freshest legs on the ice. They get him the puck. He now plays up the wall for Robinson, who shifts it in deep. And Stockton will change all 5 skaters. Good penalty kill for Stockton. They necessarily play their best hockey. Now Dubé forced the turnover. Dubé in the offensive end. He fans on a wrister, who got a stick up in the midsection there. Appears to be in some pain, and now is back up to his feet. Carrick with just over 4 to go in the second. He takes a big collision there from Valia. The Gulls possess in the offensive end. Now to Carrick, one-timer, and Gillies just fights that one off. Might have gone wide of the goal, but Gillies was positioned tight to the post. Centering feed, deflects down and now works its way out of the zone. Schuster back up to the blue line, and Carrick floats it in off the top of the end glass. DeLeo, he camps under it for the Gulls. 4th-year pro out of Southern California. Now down low, a give and go in a tight space, but the Leo can't get it. Right back down low for Dostier. They center it, a chance in front. Barry's shot, and it's stopped. It doesn't make its way on to Gillies. A good block in front by the Stockton defense. Alex Dostie's been quiet tonight, but a chance for him there on that last look for the Gulls. Split up the boards. Here's Barry. Barry across, and now flipped off the boards by Benoit. Just leaves the zone. This is going to be offsides. We get a whistle, an immediate timeout. 13-12 to go in the second period. Still 2-0 Gulls. No goals in this middle period. This is Stockton Heat Hockey on AHL TV and the Heat Multicasting Network.
Don't miss out. Pick up a copy of 209 magazine and get the lowdown on what's happening in the Central Valley. 6 times a year, we bring our readers compelling stories that capture all aspects of life in the 209, from top-notch restaurants to book reviews, healthy living to unique destinations. Find us at Barnes & Noble, Costco, Target, and more than 50 other retail outlets, or visit 209magazine.com for information. And don't forget about our weekly web series, Studio 209. So read 209 magazine. We've got the 209 covered.
Barley is the soul of Budweiser. That's why we've been working with the same family-owned American farms for more than 50 years to harvest it. The secrets to growing this grain perfectly have been passed down through 3 generations. For them, it's a legacy. And it's why only the best barley and locally sourced ingredients are used to make Budweiser. Budweiser is proudly raised across America. This Bud's from our barley farmers. This Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Budweiser Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Still 2-0 San Diego. Back inside of Stockton. We're at 3:12 to go in this middle period.
2-0 San Diego lead against Stockton Heat.
Face off one by Stockton. It's Valimaki at the blue line. He saucers it to Quine. Quine, a dangle move, now works back up to the blue line as he loves to do. And saucers to open space for Olis Madsen. Down low shot.
Cut. Game was cut. Somehow it was cut. Somehow Spreaker has lost the control. Don't worry. Discovered. Don't worry, I'll get it. (2-0) Stockton, 2-0 San Diego leads, and it's the end of the second period. And it's break time. It's second period over. We'll be back, people. Let's just try Spreakers. End of It's the end of first and second. Here's your commercials. Well, maybe if I can only try. Oh, we'll be back, people, on AHL. If I can only try. That's all everybody can know. You guys can listen to the games on Spreaker and iHeartRadio. So if you ever want to hear it live, I gotta hear. Or you can just use, the AHL app.
Team of experts in the area. Their one-stop shop features a brand new AG Center coming in 2019. Ready to ride? Stop by their shop located at 1120 North Carpenter Road in Modesto or visit hkmodesto.com.
Chase Chevrolet's service team is all about keeping their customers by treating them right. Click the banner now or visit chasechevrolet.com.
My name's Matthew Constant, and I'm the service manager at Chase Chevrolet. Customers can go anywhere in the valley and get their vehicle serviced. It's how people feel when they're here that make them come back.
Come in or schedule your service appointment online. Our service team is on standby, ready to help. Find new roads. Chase Chevrolet. Buy into it.
Looking for the perfect place to host your next birthday party, field trip, fundraiser, or family gathering? Smack Pie Pizza is the place for you. With our large party area, we can easily accommodate 20 to 30 people and assist with pre-orders or custom orders as you enjoy a stress-free, fun event. Enjoy Smack Pie's fast, casual, energetic atmosphere, complete with excellent customer service, today's popular music, and did we mention delicious pizza? Or join us for monthly events such as our seasonal pint nights on the patio and tip of player events with the Stockton Heat. We are excited to host your next big event serving pizza and a smile.
Grab an In-Shape Health Club 4-pack of tickets for lower premium, lower end zone, upper premium, or upper corner sections at a $12 savings for Sunday home games. On top of the tickets, add on a $1 soda, $2 hot dog, and $3 Rita's Italian Ice at the game. Stockton Arena is the place to be for your next Sunday fun day.
The American Hockey League and its 30 teams all live at the AHL.com. Whether you're at home or on the go, stay connected to scores, stats, and highlights of your favorite team with the AHL.com and the official AHL mobile app. Need gear? The AHL.com has just what you need. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with the latest news and chatter. History, excellence, and tradition. Be a part of it all on the AHL.com. Well, so far through 5 completed games in the season series between San Diego and Stockton, they've all been high-scoring affairs. The winning club has put up at least 5 goals in the process, and over the 5 games, the two clubs have combined for 47 goals. Well, tonight in the 6th matchup through 40 minutes, that has not been the case. Just 2 goals, none for Stockton, and the Heat will have to come out of another hole to try and continue their hot play and get their 5th straight win on home ice. But I think overall, kind of expected, I think, tonight to have a more structured game. It tends to happen when you play teams back-to-back games in the same building, and I just think you knew you were going to see more discipline and more structure from the Gulls, and I think Stockton knew it was coming, and they now just have to respond in these final 20 minutes. Joining me tonight in the Budweiser broadcasting booth, it's been quite fun having him up here, and he's been a good sport chatting with me during the commercial breaks. Matthew Antirian, who is one of the top-scaling Boy Scouts and also an Eagle Scout here in Northern California. He's been great to join me, and now I welcome him on to the broadcast booth as he's been decked out in Heat gear for tonight's game, as he's been cheering on the Stockton Heat as the Heat try and come back tonight against the Gulls. The intermission report. 2 periods in the books tonight from Stockton Arena. Chris Pichet, the voice of the Stockton Heat, being joined by Matthew Antirian. And as far as I know, Matthew, you're one of the top Boy Scout sellers for selling popcorn. How long have you been a Boy Scout for now?
7.5 years.
That's awesome. And
I know you like coming out to these games, but kind of what's your favorite part about being a Boy Scout, and kind of what gets you so committed to, continue those sales and really do a great thing for your community?
Well, there's a lot of stuff in the community that I really want to make a difference in, and that's kind of my motivation. But, 7.5 years, you found a lot of stuff.
So in your 7.5 years, and you're 13, correct?
Yes.
So 7.5 years is, basically over half your lifespan. What has, I guess, stood out most to you in the 7.5 years kind of working in the community?
I've noticed that a lot of people really do care for each other, and despite the aggression towards each other, there really are people who care out there, and you see it every day whether or not you realize it.
Is there one maybe event or experience that you've had in the community, whether it's recent or a few years ago, that's kind of stood out to you, and maybe what was it?
Well, as an Eagle Scout, I was required to do a project, and going out into the community and being able to see all the different people out there was really an amazing thing.
So I actually have one of my really good friends from high school was an Eagle Scout, and I remember it took him a lot of time. It's not something that you just, decide on and you go out and do it. There's a lot of time and preparation that goes into it. So what did you end up doing for your project?
So I see a lot of lack of youth literacy, mostly because of lack of resources out in the community. And so I really want to give people that outlet to be able to read, because reading is a huge part of my life. It's gotten me really far. And so I did 10 little free libraries across Modesto where I live to help spread awareness for that.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. Seriously, that is yeoman's work, especially for a 13-year-old. So seriously, credit to you.
Thank you.
And I know that's one thing that not only you care about, but I do as well. And one thing that I'm pretty proud to work for the Stockton Heat, where we have literacy program work with those schools in Stockton. I know a different community than Modesto, but the same rule still lies. There's still, a lack of opportunity, lack of resources. And I think your ability to not only contribute, but also see that at your age is pretty impressive. And I think, in the years that I've been able to talk with different Boy Scouts, I've kind of noticed that a lot of you guys think the same like, you're able to realize what problems are and kind of are be able to be resourceful and solve those problems. Is that kind of a core principle of kind of being a Boy Scout and being an Eagle Scout?
Yes, absolutely it is. Yeah.
And so I guess just lastly before I let you go, I know you were able to sit up with me in the broadcast booth during tonight's game. What really has stood out to you?
Okay.
Being able to watch it from kind of that
the
different
second
vantage point up
period
there.
is John Gillies.
You notice the same things, but it's really a different experience. You feel a lot more.
Both goaltenders have blocked so many goals for the second
such a simple
period.
thing, be able to do such great things.
Well, we appreciate all your work, and I appreciate you coming on here onto the broadcast tonight. Again, hopefully Stockton can bring 2 points home and try and sweep the Gulls this weekend.
Absolutely.
Looking for the perfect place to host your next birthday party, field fundraiser, or family gathering? Smack Pie Pizza is the place for you. With our large party area, we easily accommodate 20 to 30 people and assist with pre-orders or custom orders as you enjoy a stress-free, fun event. Enjoy Smack Pie's fast, casual, energetic atmosphere, complete with customer service, today's popular music, and did we mention delicious pizza? Or join monthly events such as our seasonal pint and tip of player events with the Stockton Heat. We are excited to host your next big event serving pizza and a smile.
The American Hockey League and any teams all live at the AHL.com. Whether you're at home or on the go, stay connected to scores, stats, and highlights of your favorite team with the AHL.com and the official AHL mobile app. Need gear? The AHL.com has just what you need. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with news and chatter. History, excellence, and tradition. Be a part of it all on the AHL.com.
Welcome back to Stockton Arena. The score is 2-0 San Diego over Stockton currently. Hello everyone, my name is Tim Piper and I'm here to update you with some scores from tonight around the league. Starting off with the ECHL. Down the ECHL, Kansas City Mavericks took on the Idaho Steelheads again. Their game just wrapped up. Kansas City Mavericks prevailed 2-1 tonight over the Idaho Steelheads. Mason McDonald was in net for the winner there. As for the AHL, a couple scores that are finalized as of right now. The Toronto Marlies 3-2 over the Cleveland Monsters. Charlotte Checkers 8-1 over the Bingham. Lehigh Valley Phantoms 3, Utica Comets 1. A final coming out of Lehigh Valley. 4.
Explores everything from hot new restaurants you should try, award-winning wines from our region, as well as trends in home, beauty, and fashion. Be sure to grab your complimentary copy at more than 50 hotspots throughout the valley. Can't wait to pick yours up? Just visit sjmag.com. for your digital edition and get connected today. San Joaquin Magazine.
One goal hole heading into the third, and they picked up their first win on home ice this season when trailing after 2 periods. But they have 5 such victories when being down after 40 minutes this season. They'll look to do that for the second time in the last week. Crowd being brought to its feet ahead of the third period. Stockton will move from left to right across your radios in this third period. This place is getting loud. Would love to see Stockton get a goal early as they can try and cheer their group back into it. He went off the face-off. It's Adam Ollis-Matson. He wrists it in from 100 feet. Glass plays in his trapezoid. He waits and now flicks it off the glass. It's stopped by McCarron. Kel McLean goes with a line of Lomberg, McCarron, and Robinson to start this period. And now we're going to get a couple bodies in front as Glass covers up. As Cale McLean often will do, he's shaking things up, pressing some buttons in the intermission, and he rolls out a new look of Lomberg, McCarron, and Robinson. So a quick cover up there by Glass, 16 seconds into the third period. Stockton gets the first shot of the period. They're 14th of the game. 26 for the Gulls, though, including 18 in that second period. Heat win the faceoff. Ollis-Matson mishandles it at the point, and now the Gulls transition over the line. Drop a lead pass. After it is Carrick. Lomberg does a good effort to get back onto it, and now tumbling into Gillies is Carrick. Gillies tried to get out of the way at the last minute. He has a word there with Carrick. They seem to be on the same page. Gillies had his head on a swivel there to try and get out of the way of the tumbling Sam Carrick. Again, if you're just joining us here, it was 2 goals by the San Diego Gulls in that first period, just 15 seconds apart from one another. Sam Steele scored 17-13 into the first, and then Adam Cracknell 15 seconds later. It's Steele's 16th, assisted by Walensky, and Cracknell's 13th. Assists go to Trop and Carrick. Only 3 penalties in the game so far. Face-off won by the Gulls. Seeloff now across to his D partner, and the shot is fought off by Gillies. He makes the stop in front. Now Kosala plays to the near point. It's Seeloff, intentionally wide. Plays at Karam. Out of the reach of Kloos. Now Kosala, an intercept. Kosala, one-timer for Kloos. He just misses. Kel Kosala continues to make plays as Reichel, he plays it to Quine, who now wrists it in front of the red line. Glass plays in his own end. The goaltender moves it up the wall. Not out. Good keep in by Valiev at the point. And now it just finds its way into the neutral ice. The Heat changed skaters. Just a minute gone in this third period. And Paliota, he'll lug it up through center. Now gives way to the speedy Dubé, who gets hit into the open bench. The goes back onto it as Larson reverses. Dubé comes down with speed down the left wing wall. He tries to move the puck, and it's Steele who plays it just past the outstretched reach of Hamilton. No icing the call. The officials deem that Hamilton got a piece to it. Larson comes down the wall to keep it in. Larson for San Diego tries to advance it to DeLeo. But here's Hamilton on the steal. Hamilton, he sprays it off the glass and out through center. Back onto it is Walensky. Walensky goes behind the goal now. Plays it to his D partner, who finds DeLeo at the red line. DeLeo back once again for Walensky. Walensky steers for Sherwood, who touches it in deep. Now Ollis-Matson back onto it for Stockton. The Swede takes a knock at it and plays it up the wall as Phillips tries to get it out. Grayback being hounded by Thompson. He wanted a call but didn't get one. Phillips, he plays for Healy. And now far side for Dubé, who flicks it near side out of the reach of Ollis-Matson. Defenseman jumps up in the play, delivers a hit onto Benoit. Back onto it, he goes for Schuster. Schuster plays for Barry. Barry with time and space on the far side. He gallops to the red line, plays it in deep. Valimaki turns and retreats back to the puck in his own end. Feeds for Valimaki, and the Gulls glove it down. It's Seeloff, and now a 2-on-1 develops. It's Thompson and Dostie. Thompson tries to feed Dostie, who's going to the front of the net and can't connect. Valimaki recoils for Stockton. He plays it 85 feet across for Paliota. And now to Robinson. Robinson steers to the red line and flicks it diagonally into the left corner. Heavy pressure from McCarron, who's once again joined with Robinson and Lomber. Played to Hamilton, who breaks Lumber on his one-time shot from the right point. Now down low, trying to wrap it around. McCarron can't tuck it in. The Gulls come to his side and advance over the blue line. The Gulls gets it back. McCarron fakes a slap shot, now takes a wrister as Glass fights it off with the pad. Lombard tries to get a secondary look on the rebound. Valimaki, good gap control, gets it to McCarron, who works it in off the boards. Glass leaves it in the trapezoid for a defenseman, and now it's roofed out through center. Cleared by Trop, and this will be icing against Corey Trop. The Gulls will have to keep some tired legs on the ice. 15:55. They lost back on November 3rd in this building to the San Antonio Rampage 4-0. Looked like they were maybe going to get that shutout last Sunday night, the game we continue to reference. Stockton grabbed those 4 goals in the third, all coming in the later stage of the third period. Gulls control, now working to the middle man at center as Cracknell blasts it in deep from 100 feet. Gillies gets a piece, and it goes up into the netting. See if they give Gillies the save there on that shot from the red line. But nonetheless, it'll be a neutral zone face-off right in front of the penalty boxes. Now the refs will decide to drop the puck right at the center circle. Quine, Reichel, and Sabrin out there for Stockton. And we have not seen Sabrin skate with Quine on a line for extended time all season long. This is really the first shift I can remember that two of them have started on the ice together. But again, we haven't scored a goal. Doesn't necessarily hurt to mix things up. Gulls gain the line. They come down on the far side, trying to get position there is Kloos, and he can't. We said it last night, but Kloos had a historic game against Stockton with his old team Iowa earlier this season. Had that hat trick and 6 points in the 8-7 victory over Stockton back in December. Valimaki works it into some space. Now Olis Matson gets the pass on the left wing. He plays it down the boards, trying to advance it to Reichel. Coming down the wall is Valimaki. Valimaki plays to the right corner. Reichel fishes after it, and now Benoit. A turnover, Valimaki, he plays across, a good deflection on an active poke check from the Gulls in the slot, and that leaves zone. Both teams exchange skaters with over 5 minutes gone in the third. Still a 2-0 lead for San Diego. Puck is played up and makes its way out to the neutral zone. Hamilton in his own end. He plays off the half wall and past Matthew Phillips. Sam Steele collects and now works back into his own end. Played up boards once more and touched in by Sherwood. Back onto it for Stockton is Josh Healy. Healy circles behind Gillies. Healy now with speed and plays Phillips just past him. Phillips couldn't get a stick or skate to it, and this will be calendar. That will be up against the Tucson Roadrunners, a game that could have a lot of playoff implications. 2 Saturdays from tonight, March 16th, as the season continues to progress. Just about 6 weeks left on the schedule for Stockton. Quick whistle offsides against the Gulls. 7 home games a month for Stockton, 2 of which being played this weekend. Those pair of games in 2 weeks against the Roadrunners. Next home game, of course, is next Friday against Bakersfield. This is going to be a penalty against San Diego. So they'll have a chance to claw into this 2-goal lead for the Gulls when we return. 2-0 San Diego. This is Stockton Heat Hockey on AHL.
All the coverage you'd expect in a
Dude, I'm so sorry. But it's just because my phone is just
13:55 to go in the third period. Stockton will head to the man advantage here. So they'll try and cash in up a skater. It's their second man advantage of the night. And once again, on the power play, the Gulls win the faceoff. Stockton has not been able to win a lot of offensive zone draws to start power plays over the last stretch of games, and it might be a reason that contributes to some of their struggles on the man advantage over the last 6 games. It's played in around the boards from left to right, and it really is crazy as the Gulls now clear it once again to think that Stockton probably playing their best stretch of hockey of the year, and for a power play that's been so good all season, power play's not clicking, just 10.5% over the last 6.5 games. Reichel on the left side, or right side rather, gets it around the boards. Quine tries to get after the loose puck. Kosala has it. He plays it to safety, and the Gulls will slowly skate it up through center. A shot by Seeloff. Gillies saves it and now plays it and moves it. Reichel has it, plays back for Valimaki. Stockton has not gotten much going in the first minute of this man advantage. Valimaki in his own end, plays for Godin. Godin now over the blue line. He gets staple gun to the boards there by Larson. Now Robinson takes down Schuster. Kosala, a dangerous feed, but gets it to DeLeo, who plays it the length of the ice. Bounces in on Gillies. Gillies will leave it back for Valiev. Valiev uses Gillies as a screen and now comes up through center. Plays for Robinson as the Heat gain the line back in front for Valiev. The bouncing puck scampers into the far corner before he can get to the stick of 45 in red. Fu is taken down, nothing called. Robinson applies pressure on DeLeo. Can't get it out. Phillips at the right point, steers it around the boards. Now Valiev on the keep in. Valiev now to Robinson, and once again it's cleared out by the Gulls. Under 10 to go in the man advantage. Phillips back at his own end. Under pressure here from Klus. Hamilton. He gets tracked down by Klus. Pressure from the Gulls, and now we're going to get a whistle. And this is going to be a penalty going against San Diego. So a quick kill for the Gulls, and they head right back to the Stockton.
Another power play for
right back to the man advantage. 11:48 to go in the third. The third man advantage of the night for Stockton on the Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort power play. Faceoff will come to the left of Glass. Glass comes in tonight's game with not overly impressive numbers. A .388 goals against average and an .871 save percentage. And believe it or not, he has not had a shutout in the American Hockey League since back in the 2016-2017 season. And he recorded 2 shutouts in 20 games played for the Rockford Ice Hogs. Face-off controlled by Stockton. Gulls couldn't clear it out once they won it, and now they do clear it out just as I say that. And now a foot race the other way. Quine and DeLeo both head to the ice. Nothing called as the refs let the two clubs play with under 11:30 to go in the third. The Heat on the man advantage, but in a 2-goal hole. Godin over the line. And the Heat wanted too many men on the ice call. That was a blown call there from the refs, I think. There were definitely 5 players that appeared to be in the play for the Gulls. Sherwood now comes over the line and plays it around the boards. Heat coaching staff was irate about that potential missed call. Valimaki tries to get it to Godin. Godin now plays it back on the far side, and Stockton has not been able to generate much in the first 50 seconds, similar to their last man advantage just a few minutes ago. Robinson tries to leave it back for Dubé, but it's Kosala. Kosala now to his side. He's joined. Kosala's shot. Gillies a save. Rebound in front, and it's backhanded out to center ice. 70 seconds gone in this penalty against San Jose. But the better of the chances here for the Gulls.
San Diego, he meant.
On this power play as Klus sits for 2. It's played down 200 feet as Gillies has it. Plays it now to Matthew Phillips. We'll leave it for Valiev. Valiev on the far side, comes back near side for Phillips on the drop pass. Phillips gains the line, is hit awkwardly there by Seeloff, and the Gulls clear it down the length of the ice once again. Stockton's been so good on zone entries this season. Not been the same in that department tonight. One last rush on the man advantage. Fu tries to dig the puck out of his skates. Reichel in the corner. He tumbles to the ground. And the puck trickles out to the point. Hamilton on the keep-in. Hamilton down low. There's Reichel. Reichel plays the point for Valiev. The shot and the save by Glass. We're back to 5-on-5, but Glass makes the stop. Jeff Glass played in. Cracknell plays it across the green. Now McCarron comes down, heavy pressure. He keeps the play alive. The Gulls possess, work it back in front. A dangerous play quickly onto it is Scott Sabbard. Now to McCarron in front. Glass the save. Rebound, and the Gulls control. Good shift there by Lomberg, McCarron, and Sabrin. Hamilton takes a hit by Cracknell as he loses the puck in his own end. Trop now dangles Sabrin with a steal. Sabrin flips it up for McCarron, who skates on under it. Back onto it is Walensky, who plays it off the boards, down the length of the ice. Gillies plays to Hamilton. Under 9 to go. Still a 2-goal advantage for San Diego. Grayevac gets the puck from Glass. It's played up the boards. Olis Matson tries to keep it in. Here's Kloos. Kloos now comes around his own goal with speed. Plays to the far side, and the Gulls, once again, with the mindset of getting it out, do a successful job there. Now a speed move. Wraparound on Gillies. Kloos is denied. Kloos came with speed on the right wing side, and Gillies a nice pad stop as he moved from his left to his right. Dubé gains his own, but quickly loses the puck in the process. Now left wing side, Stockton tries to keep it alive. The Gulls possess. Stockton tries to apply pressure on the forecheck. Forecheck, once again, can't keep it pinned in. Bouncing puck ends up on the stick of Brett Pollock. Pollock circles back. Brett Pollock now leaves for Olis Matson, who circles behind Gillies. Now to Valimaki. We're under 8 minutes to go as Valimaki loses it. It's worked up near side. Now a quick up by Stockton. Reichel to Quine left side. Back to Reichel. Just keeps it in. He back passes it, and Paliota didn't jump up in the play. Just miscommunication there between Reichel and Paliota. Back pass Valia. Slowly left side. Now plays back across for Robinson, who sprays it in deep from 100 feet. 7:34 to go in the third. Glass takes his time in the trapezoid. Now backhands it. Easy interception as Valiev comes down the wall. Robinson now gets it for Stockton. Tries to play it to the middle. Paliota comes down the wall. Quine keeps it alive. Quine, he loses it, and now the Gulls, they'll have numbers 3-on-2 if they hurry. Left side, Steele try to get it across. And a nice poke check from Stockton to break up the odd man rush. 7:09 to go in the third. Still 2-0 for San Diego. It's been a quick moving game. Not a lot of whistles here in the second and third. Lomberg bats at the puck. Gets it over the line. Godin comes back up to the point. Wrist shot. Glass a save with the right pad. Glass followed that puck off the deflection. Spencer Food can't keep it in as he tried to dart back to the left point. Hamilton wrists it in from the right point. Goes around the boards as Walensky up ahead. Hits the leg of Healy, and Healy quickly over the line. This is going to be no offsides. Looked like Stockton entered the zone prematurely, but nothing called. Now penalty coming. Gillies heads to the bench for the extra skater, and it's the third minor penalty of the period against the San Diego Gulls.
Advantage for Stockton!
There he sits for 2 minutes as Stockton will head to the man advantage with a chance to get the game's or their team's first goal of the game. And Stockton will go with Godin, Dubé, Grayevac, Valimaki, and Quine, their top power play unit. Glenn Godin's a guy to keep your eye on. He should move to that far side. He's got 6 power play goals on the year and 5 against the Gulls. He win the faceoff, but they can't keep it pinned in. So again, Stockton has to exit the zone in the opening seconds of the man advantage. With speed, it's Valimaki over the line to Godin. Good entry from the Heat. They play to Quine. Quine, a back pass for Valimaki, and he turns it over. Quine just kind of rushed things there, it seemed like, on the far side. Saucer pass to Godin. Godin circles in his own end. 30 seconds gone on the man advantage. Godin gains the line. Slowly plays it to Dubé. Backhand, 2-on-1 in front, and they miss on Gillies. Sherwood had a great chance as he stood over. Unable to put it in the back of the net there on the odd man rush. That was Kloos, who had a great look with Sherwood. 5:31 to go. A minute gone in the man advantage for Stockton. 0 for 3 on the Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort power play. They chip it in deep. Fu and Phillips try and move it. Fu gets it, plays to Reichel on the far side. Reichel slows things down, works back down the wall. Reichel gives to Fu, who plays for Valiev. Valiev now to Phillips. Phillips down low for Reichel. Reichel waits, heavy pressure from the Gulls. He breaks it. Valiev shoots, deflects in front. Phillips, a chance, just misses. Matthew Phillips came into the puck that was resting in the slot and just put it wide. Reichel down low. 22 to go in the man advantage. Reichel, a centering feed, hits a skate and Glass covers up. With 19 seconds to go in the minor penalty against San Diego. And 4:51 to go in the third. Off the stick. Down to the ice. And Trevor Murphy. 4 seconds to go in the man advantage. Fu, he tries to dance around Murphy. And he's tripped up as he landed on the backside of Murphy. Out of the box, and the Gulls now gain the line. Steele, offsides the call. Miscommunication between Tucson and Colorado. And the last thing Stockton wants is that game to go to overtime. They just want a regulation win by really either of the clubs. Both tied with the same amount of points. 4:25 to go here inside of Stockton Arena. Heat win the draw, quickly get it up to Valimaki. Valimaki into the left corner. He's quickly hounded by a couple of Gulls. Sabern in the corner. Sabern is back to goal, one hand on his stick, swivels it in front. McCarron now with pressure in the corner. Stockton Heat to try and use their big bodies on the forecheck to get this first goal with McCarron, Lomberg, and Sabern out there. But a quick up from the Gulls as Cracknell skates it down the length of the ice. Gillies now covers up as the puck was resting towards the edge of the back of the cage. 3:53 to go, or 3:55 to go in the third. Stockton needs to score a goal here in the last 4 minutes to avoid being shut out for the third time this season. We're giving away an autographed puck tonight after tonight's game. Autographed by Dylan Dubé. Face off one. By Stockton, they work out of their own end. Hamilton plays far side for Quine. Quine over the line. Quine, his shot, Glass, a juicy rebound. Stockton can't do anything with it. It went into the corner, but Glass has pretty much struggled, I think, most of the night with rebound control. I know he's got a shutout, but I'd say there's quite a few routine saves that have kind of left dangerous chances for Stockton. They just haven't been able to jump on the loose pucks. Quine knifes it back across the grain. Valiev in his own end. It hits the ref. A chance now for the Gulls as they roof it well over Gillies. A look for Kosala in tight. 3:15 to go. We'll keep an eye on Gillies as the third period progresses. See if they pull him once we get under 2. Heavy hit from Robinson behind Glass, but the Gulls once again clear it up through center. Here's Kluse. He hesitates and dumps it in. Both teams exchange skaters. A wholesale swap for the Gulls. Valimaki up now to Olis Matson. Olis Matson shuffles to the red line and gets it deep. Glass plays. Comes up the boards. DeLeo can't get it out. Lomberg on the keep in. Lomberg a backhand. Dubé shot, a save by Glass. One of the better looks for Stockton. Comes from the top of the right circle. And Jeff Glass keeps his shutout bid alive with his 20th stop of the evening. Fewest shots for Stockton this year in a game, 18 back on the 16th of January against Bakersfield. Stockton only has 20 tonight. Gillies still in his own end, but he's up at the hash marks. 2:40 to go in the third. 2-goal hole for Stockton. A tie up at the draw, but the Heat possess. Now Gillies will head to the bench. Lomberg goes down in the corner, so the Gulls have it. They try and get it up the wall. They can on the first chance and do on the second. And this will be icing. We'll see if Gillies stays on the bench or not. 2:28 to go in the third. On the post game, we'll get to the Chase Chevrolet big moment of the game. If you're just joining us this season, listening in on Spreaker or AHL TV, give away an autographed puck following every Stockton Heat home and away game. Tonight's is autographed by rookie forward Dylan Dubé. Give me those 3 big moments. You tweet at the AHL Heat. We'll say the moments on the broadcast and tweet them out. Robinson off the face-off win. He can't get the shot off. Gillies is on the bench. Valimaki possesses. Robinson tries to keep it hemmed in, and he can't. The Gulls have it, but quickly Stockton gets it back. Valiev in his own end with 2:14 to go in the third. He plays up the wall. Now Valimaki near side to Robinson. Net is empty. 6 skaters versus 5. Graveck has stopped the Leo hit his own line. Chips it up ahead. Onto it is Steele. Valiev knifes at it. Right line for Valimaki. Valimaki up ahead to Graveck. He gets it in deep. And the Gulls try to play it down the length of the ice to the open net, but can't get it out. Here's Graybeck to the slot. Graybeck's shot goes over glass. 1:42 to go. Puck hits off a stanchion. Hamilton has it in the neutral zone. Quine stripped to the puck. Hamilton makes a good stop. Might have gone into the empty net. Now they find Fu in the neutral zone. Fu loses an edge down towards the empty net, but Hamilton gets a piece of it mid-air. Under 90 seconds to go in the contest. Got it. A draw pass to Hamilton. Once more for Dubé left side. Dubé a dangle. Gains the line. Dylan Dubé knocked off the puck. The Gulls play it down. Can't get it out. Got it. To the point for Reichel. Reichel's shot. Glass fights it off. 65 seconds to go. Reichel keeps it in. Plays it to the middle. Carrick is there, and the puck goes up into the stands with 1:02 to go in the third. That's been empty now well over a minute, but Stockton only really been able to get one good look on the glass. It was a nice pad stop by Jeff Glass. Again, the Heat haven't been shut out since all the way back in December. And they lost here on home ice and a 1-0 game against the Bakersfield Condors. Graybeck will take the face-off in the neutral zone right in front of the Gulls bench. 6 skaters on 5. Quine on the near side here. Gulls win the face-off. It's to the red line.
See ya, Stockton.
Robinson curls at the blue line. Graybeck has it. Gives it to Quine. Quine at the point now. Down low for Robinson, who had a window of opportunity to corral a pass. And it's scaled up the glass. Empty net. They throw it towards it, and it's just wide. A good chance there for Kopka. Now a whistle is coming. Looks like 2 players are going to head to the box. Lomberg for Stockton. It'll be Schuster for the Gulls. Matching penalties with 39.4 seconds to go. Gillies is going to go back into his goal. Said it earlier in the game, but coming into tonight, didn't expect necessarily this low scoring of a game.
Stockton.
The prior 5 games between the 2 clubs, including last night's 5-2 win for Stockton, there have been 47 goals scored in the first 5 games of this season series. So far, just 2 tonight. They've both been in the first period and both for the Gulls. And the crazy part about the 2 goals came just 15 seconds apart. The faceoff's going to come in Stockton's D zone. The Gulls had 5 skaters on the ice. They have to send 1 to the bench as we have 4-on-4 for the remainder of the game. Steele wins it back. Stockton possesses quickly and Gillies to the bench. Graybeck plays Reichel. They get the extra skater on. Reichel plays it across. It's knocked down at the slot. The Heat have to hurry. They're down 2 goals, 27 to play. Empty net. It's played up ahead. Icing negated as the Gulls' first 2 are going to try and wrap it around with Steele. Steele, he has it. Just going to try and ice time in the corner. Under 15 to go. Quine. He's up for Dubé. Dubé over the line. Graybeck now to Reichel. And this is going to be empty net opportunity for the Gulls. 3-0, and that'll do it. Steele seals it for San Diego. And it'll be a weekend split between Stockton and San Diego. Steele pots it into the wide open net. Sam Steele, he bookends goals tonight for the Gulls. The first and the third. It's a 2-goal effort for the rookie Sam Steele, who gets his 16th and 17th of the year. And barring a late goal in the waning seconds, this is going to be a loss for Stockton. Their first in the last 5 on home ice as Stockton falls 3-0 to the San Diego Gulls. And they're shut out for the 3rd time this season.
Final score, 3-0.